Oops,
Good
I'm
day.
having audio feedback.
Working.
All right, there we go. What did you want to work on today? It says Dota basics, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. I guess I got the game down. I've played League of Legends for I don't know like 3 years now, and
Okay.
my friend got me into Dota, and
hmm
I have been playing, and I've been watching videos of you all the time. So
Cool, thanks.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. So I mean, I don't like I know specifics, but like I don't certain like there's like time gaps where I don't know what to do. Like, cause the carry in my lane, if I'm a support, is farming, and the other people in the lane are just kind of doing whatever. So I don't really need to be there.
mhm.
So I don't really know what to do all the time. Or ward placements, I don't know where those need to go anymore. I mean, I
Okay.
know like the basic spots.
The first question is something I've been having a lot of trouble with lately as well. When the lane is secure, or even when it's going pretty okay, I just kind of stand around a little too much. And what you need to do to solve that issue is you need to look around the map visually and check to see what you could be doing. And this is something I am really bad at right now. I don't really like look at the other lanes to see gank possibilities or look for opportunities, or gathering information is basically the way that somebody explains it to me a lot. And that and that's something that you could be doing while you're standing around, and from there you can make decisions. So depending, obviously it's very depending on how the game goes before this, but you can always check to see if ganks are possible in other lanes are one thing. You could also predict where your enemies are moving. So it's not necessarily just about setting up kills, it's also about predicting where they're going to be. So even if you look around the map and you say, I'm like a shadow demon, I'm a little under leveled, and me plus some other hero is definitely not going to kill this guy, you can still think like, oh, well, Potom is hitting 6, therefore they're probably going to use the Potom ulti to get a kill somewhere. And maybe this doesn't happen at your skillable because things aren't as coordinated, but you can look at the map and you can see where heroes are moving, and if your wards are up in the right places, you can predict where their ganks are going to be, and then you can be there when those ganks happen. And then instead of them expecting a 3v1, it might be a 3v2, or maybe instead of a 2v1, it'll be a 2v2, and you can TP another guy in, and you can turn it that way. So I think the best way to solve this issue is, rather than focusing on your one lane and just like solo focusing on that, you could be looking around the map more and seeing where people are moving and things like that. If those things aren't, but that's basically a I can't gank problem, or a solution basically is when you see people moving around. If ganking is possible, you should still be aware of where your opponents are, but you can combine those two to get secure ganks off where you know that it'll be successful, because you know where their supports might be. Maybe their supports are going to be too static like you were playing previously, and then their supports will stay in the carry lane, and then you can gank mid effectively. So we just need to look at the map and figure out where gank possibilities are. And I don't know how comfortable you are with every hero, but you should be able to at some point figure out whether or not what the gank likelihoods are and whether or not it's possible. And if you can get good at
Yeah,
seeing those opportunities, then you shouldn't have very much downtime. You'll be a lot more active on the map. And when you do actually have those opportunities to gank, you'll take them. And hopefully they will be 100% successful. So does that make sense? It's really about map.
yeah,
It's really about map awareness and prediction. I didn't really understand this for a very long time, but my
yeah.
main issue right now is I don't look at the map enough, and because I don't do that, I'm not gathering enough information. And because I'm not gathering
I,
enough information, I don't see those opportunities, and then I just stand around.
that's been the biggest problem for me. Like I've learned League of Legends for like, or and even this game like pretty well,
hmm
but making sure to look at the map all the time is definitely the biggest problem. I
Yeah,
think for a lot of people.
yeah. It's tough to get into that, but once you start thinking that way and you start realizing the information gathering, it's really improved my mental game a little bit in terms of like how I think about it. I don't just like, I mean, I still have issues always doing this correctly, but I predict the game a bit better now. So it's better to look at the map as a whole rather than just focusing on your lane, which is something I do way too much. So I assume
Yeah,
it
a
sounds
good
like a very similar problem to what I was having very recently. So
yeah, that was a good strategy that somebody said is just like get two last hits and then look at the map, and
yeah,
at least that'll give you some sort of basis for
if you're playing
making sure
carry,
at least.
yeah. But I mean, if you're playing support, you should be looking around the map pretty constantly because there's
Well,
not
yeah,
always that much to do. Um, yeah, but yeah, that works out. That statement is fine. Okay, so we'll try to work on map awareness stuff while we play, and decisions based on that. What was the other question you said? You had warding questions, so I assume you want to play support this game?
oh yeah, we can play support.
Okay, let's try to do a support that can be semi-active. Is there like a stunner or something that you want to work with, like Venge or something, or like somebody that has roam potential would probably be for the best, I think. But is there any hero like that
Yeah,
you want to work with?
uh, I mean, I played Lich a lot, but I don't think he's
Yeah, it's
necessarily.
not really the best roamer. He's more of a lane control
Yeah.
support.
Uh, we could play Vengeful Spirit.
Okay.
That, that swap's good, or
Yeah, yeah. Another swap's really good. And Venge got a couple buffs here and there, so I think we can make it work. All right. Why don't you? I sent you a message on Skype. Join this chat channel for me, and then when you get in there, just type something, and then we should be able to get started here. Yes, no drop frames. That feels good. Been having a lot of. Last time I streamed, I had a lot of frame problems, unfortunately.
yeah, the internet I run on right now is pretty. Has some lag issues, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Where do I?
Do you know how to join chat channels?
No, I actually did not.
Okay, in the middle, you're in the game, I assume, right?
Yeah.
In the middle right section, it's the big chat square. In the upper right of that section, there's a little plus symbol and a refresh symbol. Press the plus symbol.
Okay,
Plus,
there it is.
and then type it in the search bar there. And then once you get in there, just type something.
Right there. Is that the right chat channel?
Yep, Volonis.
Yep, that's me.
Okay. I just invited you. Alright, and then I'll coach this party and go ahead and start the queue based on whichever area you want to be in. Okay, cool. Alright, so other basics of Vengeful Spirit that we can go over. She was recently buffed in the sense that her Vengeance aura now applies a debuff if she dies. It's not something we should necessarily aim for, but it does make her aura a bit better. I think that's about all she got buffed, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. I don't think she got like movement speed or damage or anything like that, but I can check.
Yeah.
Not workshop. Vengesora. Yep, that's it. That's the only buff she got in the last patch. But I still think she's a pretty okay hero. She was actually being picked before this change. The skill build is a little contested by a couple people. I saw Titan went for a 2-1-4 skill build. So they get 2 levels of stun. They go 2-1. So 2 stun levels, 1 aura, or 1 wave of terror. And then they max aura. And they do that because around the mid game, it makes for your pushing and your team fights to be really strong. It really boosts up your carry damage. The downside is that if you die, then the aura actually, previously at least, it did nothing for you, so those skill points are wasted. Whereas before, at least if you put them into a stun, then you could throw out those skill points and then die and actually contribute. But it's maybe okay to go that build now. It's hard to say. If you do go that build, the 2-1-4 build, I would recommend maxing Wave of Terror afterwards because the minus armor is scaling at that point way better than the damage from the stun is. The only thing that we're really losing out of is a little bit of burst damage in terms of magic nukes and a little bit of stun duration because the stun duration on Venge's stun does scale by 0.1 seconds per level, just to encourage that people actually level it up. But if you do want to go for like a mid-game team fight build, then going for the Wave of Terror and the Aura are the best. So some people would argue that the burst damage is more important than anything else, but I think on super tanky heroes, like against squishy heroes, I think the max stun build is really good. So if they have a very squishy heavy lineup, then max stun is good because they have a limited mana pool or HP pool, therefore like a higher percentage of their HP will be covered by that magic burst. But when you get into against heroes like Doombringer and Treant and and Centaur and stuff like that, your magic nuke is a very small drop in the bucket of how to kill them. It's going to take way more than like 3 burst nukes to kill a hero like that. So I think the aura and the minus armor are going to pay off way harder against really tanky heroes. So I'd say against really tanky heroes, you're probably better off maxing the aura if you're going to team fight as well. But against like squishy heroes, like squishy supports like Rubik or Lich or Lion, it's probably better to max the stun just because you can throw a nuke on them. Someone else can throw a nuke and like 2 right clicks and they'll just simply die. So I'd say I'd probably vary my skill build based on those factors more than anything else. Although but no matter what, get at least 2 levels of stun, no matter what, and that should be by level 3, because
Yeah.
there's nothing that's going to compare with that damage by level 3 at all, in no way. So the other nice thing about getting aura at like 4 or 2, sometimes Jaw always recommends getting aura at 2 because it allows you to stun twice instead of Wave of Terror, stun, and not have enough mana for another stun. Is that you can actually push tower a bit faster, and even though it's a small amount of damage, it's only like 6 to 8 damage at that point, it's still something, and it gives your creeps like 2 damage or something. It's not the worst, but it's not that amazing, but it's still okay to get it. So we might want to get aura at level 2, we might want to get it at level 4. We'll kind of vary that depending on things, but I don't think anybody is going to pick Venge, so you can probably get away with waiting a bit, or you could just pick it. It doesn't really matter. Nobody's going to counter pick a Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is definitely really low.
I think we're going to try to be a little greedy with our starting items. Get a courier. Normally I tell you to buy a courier and obs, but number one, I don't know if there will be another support, and I want to get you a smoke. That way we can at least practice roaming a little bit. So why don't you buy a courier and a smoke, and then we'll get like 2 Ironwood branches, a tango, and 2 clarity potions.
Okay.
I think that'll be the best way to roll here, I think. Why is my pop-out chat not working? That's really weird. Twitch, what's wrong with you? Okay, they got a Weaver, they got a Slark, they got an Ember, and an Omni-Knight. This doesn't look very good. It's gonna suck. Hopefully it turns out okay, but it's not looking so hot.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Clockwork's the tankiest person on our team so far.
5 seconds remaining.
That's not really what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the fact that it's difficult to stun those heroes at the right time. Namely, Slark and Weaver might be an issue. Do you have 2 supports, maybe? Just go Courier, Smoke.
Prepare for battle.
Shoot.
And then 1 Tango,
2 clarities.
2 Clarities. And then drop the Courier and get like 3 Ironwood branches. Cool. And then 3 irons.
That's weird.
That'll give you a really big mana pool then, which is kind of nice. Because this is a total of 39 more mana, so that's like a Wave of Terror basically. Alright, and then we're just going to swing towards the bot lane. Hopefully somebody else buys Observer Wards. They may not, but whatever.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Oh, I should.
It honestly should have been like Pugnar's. What is this lane?
Alright.
Straw off lane. Alright, well, I guess we could just go top. Just go top and dual lane. Why is Clockwork going bottom? This makes such little sense.
Oh, wait. No, what
Just-
is he doing?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Just worry about
Yeah.
yourself. Just go top. If you can block, do it, but I don't think you're going to be able to in time. Yeah, just slow the creep wave down. Perfect. Is Straw going to leave the base? Someday. Why does she have no items? Oh god, she bought a courier.
What? Draw
Oh,
support?
it has her.
Okay.
It has her items on it. Okay. Just sappy experience for now. This is a really crap lane too. Like your ability to get kills here are gonna be very low. I almost wonder it'd be better off if we just. Oh yeah, sorry, wrong overlay, guys. My bad. Okay.
I haven't even.
Go stun level 1. Don't use it yet, but.
Yeah.
Alright, so first things first, as I'm looking around the map, you don't really need a last hit right now, so you can take a look mid, for example. You can see that's a Queen of Pain versus an Ember. And this is easily a lane that you can gank, because before Ember hits level 6, his ability to escape is going to be very low. So, especially when the tower is this close to your, or the wave is this close to your tower, you can actually just go roam mid, and Drow shouldn't die, at least. You could even maybe go now, so why don't we go this way? Can you see my drawings on the map?
No.
Okay, you're gonna have to open the coaching thing in the upper right, and you're gonna have to allow to see things from me. All right, can you see my pings and drawings now?
Yeah, I know I
Okay.
can.
All right, so grab here. We're gonna grab the. Wait for the quap. Don't grab it yet. Go around this way. Go up into the jungle.
Double damage.
Which
So
way?
go into the jungle this way. The way that we're gonna approach this is from the top, because if you followed the
Okay.
Queen of Pain in this way, the Ember should have spotted you, and she already went in, kind of. All right, she's just gonna kill him. All right, well, nice gank. That shouldn't have
Yeah.
worked, like, because the Ember was stupid in the Queen of Pain. But what basically we were gonna do is we were gonna approach from the top, and basically stun the Ember. If we approach from the high ground, he probably was gonna spot us. So for now, we can just sit top for a moment. Can you? No, it's probably too late.
Should I grab Vengeance Sword level 2?
Yeah, let's go Vengeance. Let's just really boost up our damage. We actually have kind of a nice combo here with the Drow and yourself. You could maybe stun this guy if you want to, but you still have to worry about the Slark. He's probably not going to die. You should probably back. Yeah, that's a little dangerous here because of the Slark. When you can, just run away. You'll be okay. But Slark is not somebody that you can really deal with very well in this lane. Just start eating tangos. The issue is that if you do go on Omni, you have to be very, very aware of where the Slark is moving, and you need to be able to react to that.
Should I upgrade Courier?
Yes, that'd be great.
For
Nice. It
Queen of
upgraded.
Pain?
It upgraded the one that's flying out. The first thing that I'm noticing is that your camera movement is really slow. I think you might need to turn that up in the settings and get used to it, because this is another thing I had issues with. Part of the reason that I think I was having trouble gathering information in fights and stuff is because my camera speed was so slow. So it was like I was wasting fractions of seconds every time I moved my camera, and it was like too much of a team fight that I felt like I couldn't move my camera that much. So if you if you increase your camera speed, it'll allow you to like move around and see more things faster, which should increase the information that you gain.
Yeah, when I die, or if I die, or when I go back, I'll switch that a little bit,
Sounds good.
so I don't waste time.
Are you just using edge pan to change your camera?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you up the camera speed, I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I don't. That's how I've always did it. I don't.
I see. Let's swing back towards the mid lane and go ganking again. Killing Slark is you know what, we can maybe kill Slark. Omni's pulling right now. It's gonna be kind of a hard kill because Drow's gonna have to silence. It's basically gonna have to be you stun, he silences, and then you right click him down. But he's got a lot of HP, and I say just ditch the lane. I don't know. I don't really think we're gonna learn that much from being here because it's gonna be a really hard kill. So let's go this way. Let's go back towards the mid lane. Don't go this way. This is dangerous. I think it's. It might have been better that we went that way because they likely have a rune here, but we'll find out. Let's go stand over here. And what we're basically just doing is a casual gank. So just keep walking. Perfect. We're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna wait on this hill. So we'll find out shortly if they do have a ward, but just wait right here. You don't want to go low ground. And we're going to wait to see if Ember comes forward. If Ember comes forward to here, then we're going to move down and we're going to go stun him and try to kill him with the Queen of Pain. Don't listen to this guy. We're trying something out right now. I just don't think that your presence top is going to do a lot. Alright, go around. Because we see Ember's behind the tower. Alright, this isn't going to work. The creeps are almost dead, so go back here. And we're just going to wait to see if the Ember is going to come out. Unfortunately, the creep wave is going to die again here. And okay, I guess we're diving. Queen of Pain nuke the wave, so just go behind. Alright, you should have gone behind. Because now your approach is dangerous. If you had been moving around, you could stun him right here.
Oh shoot.
Just stun as soon as you can. Alright, now we can't do it. You gotta run around again. Now this is really dangerous. Just stun him as soon as you can. Nice, you helped! Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
So the mistakes we
Doing
made,
so much.
just pull the creep wave back towards the mid lane like this. The mistakes we made there is we weren't adjusting fast enough to how the lane was developing, and we weren't really communicating with the Queen of Pain. She pushed the wave, which meant that, oh, we have to go around again, so you should have gone around, but then you went forward and you almost approached from the front. And that was a mistake because, you know, it's like the lane dynamic changed. You basically need to guarantee that you'll be able to land the stun, and the only way that you could do that is if you actually went behind him, basically. So we wanted to approach from behind. So if the wave was here, we can approach it this way. But if the wave is here, we have to go around. So that's why I kept telling you to change. And unfortunately, we didn't react to that fast enough. As soon as he nuked that wave, though, we should have been going around. Because that meant that the wave is going to push, and there were going to be creeps under the tower. And then you could have came from them back and stunned. Like if we would have read that a
Yeah.
bit better, we would have been there as soon as the Queen of Pain daggered him under the tower, and we would have stunned him there, and he just would have got blown up immediately. So buy boots now. Can you sell one Ironwood branch and buy an Observer Ward, and we're gonna head to the top lane
Tower is under attack.
and just start walking to the top lane to draw die. Yeah, she died. Not surprising,
Oh,
but
she wanted me the top, so.
yeah, I'm not surprised she died. She probably got pounced and killed. It was gonna happen, but the lanes are stupid, so I don't think it's that ridiculous.
Is under attack.
Ooh, that was close. You should have
Should I
gone.
grab-
You should have gone Wave of Terror. I think at level 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I was walking back, so I don't know. I think it really.
Yeah.
Because I got that at the
You could
tower.
stun this guy if you could stun him right now. Good. No silence. Okay. Okay, that's fine. If he comes up again, you can go for the kill. We know Slark's bottom, so this means you're very likely to go for Omni Knight. So I would go this way, and we're gonna go around behind. Because the creep wave is going under tower right now, which means he's gonna be tanking. You're not gonna be tanking, and you're gonna initiate. Oh, we have a TP. It's gonna be Weaver. All right, this changes things completely. Now we can't really get the kill, because now if you do go for a kill, you're probably gonna die. Get over here and cover him as soon as you can. Stun the Omni. Good. Wave of Terror the Weaver when you can. See, right now your movement, your camera speed is so slow, like you can't even catch up to the Weaver. You see what I mean? If your camera speed was a bit faster there, you could have actually gathered how the fight was going. So that's Drow's fault partially for not backing up. As soon as the Weaver shows up in the lane, he should have silenced him or done something. We're gonna need to get a sentry ward most likely for the lane. Just keep sapping the experience. Don't back up. Don't back up. There's creeps dying here, and you could be grabbing the experience for it. Oh, you should have gotten your ulti.
Oh shoot! It was level 6. I wasn't even paying attention. I am sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Why don't you buy your wand, and you might be able to get. That's an okay stun. Only downside is you took too much damage. You might have to go back to base. Why don't you use your clarity potion? Just sap EXP. If he approaches, if he goes invis, just run away. Get a ring of protection. Careful, don't let him hit you. Don't let anything hit you. All right, you're gonna lose your clarity now. I just wanted you to be within EXP range, but not close enough for him to hit you. We needed that mana, so you're gonna have to go back to base after this wave dies, probably. Wait to see where the next wave shows up, and then we'll adjust according to this. We also could have put a ward down in the meantime. Oh, there's somebody over here to your right. Can you take a look at him? That was Weaver.
Yeah.
Oh, can you change your camera moving? Go hide right really quick. So it's still limiting us right now. Just go hide right there, and go open up your camera controls really quick and boost up the speed a lot. You probably want to put the acceleration up and the speed up, because it seems like your acceleration is pretty slow. It's good for observing, but it's not good for playing. Alright, does that feel too fast?
Yeah.
Just turn it down a little bit. Just do baby steps. You'll get used to this, and then we'll turn it up a little bit more in the future.
The enemy's bottom
You should basically just play fast to the point where you feel comfortable. That looks a lot better.
Okay.
It's still pretty fast, but it's gonna help you a lot. All right, you have to be really careful here. You might want to wave a terror this creep wave. No, that's actually fine. If they dive you, you definitely want to wave it, and that's because you want these creeps to die as fast as possible so that they can't dive you anymore. As soon as the creeps are dead, you should probably go. Actually, go this way. We're gonna go put a ward down. I was gonna say we should probably heal, but I think we're gonna go this way. We're gonna put a ward down, and then we're gonna run home probably. I want to put a ward right here. So just stand right here and place a ward. Okay. And now run. Alright, you're dead. You waited too long. The direction you should have ran was not to the left. As soon as you...
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Did you look at the map?
I didn't. No, I didn't see Weaver, so I should have. I saw Slark, and then.
As soon as you were here, I saw Slark here, and I saw the Weaver here. So the only way you could have ran was to your secret shop.
Yeah.
Alright, there's 4 heroes top though. Why don't you get Tranquil Boots and a Sentry Ward? And then get a TP scroll, sell one of your Ironwood branches. And then TP top as soon as you can. So there's a lot of heroes there, so we can make something happen. Just follow your quap in if you can.
Okay.
You gotta look at the enemy heroes. You're not looking at them right now.
Where the heck is? I just didn't even know where Quap was at that point.
Yeah. But either way, if there's 3 heroes grouped, careful, don't run into Sark solo. That's not safe. Yeah, just keep running. It's not safe for you to fight him solo. You should wrap around now and go this way. Now keep looking at the team fight. You need to look over here to see what's going on. See where you should go on. Probably Omni Knight. Easy stun. Alright, sentry. Drop a sentry. Good. Alright, now you need to run. And I would run left. Can you land a stun on somebody? Good. Alright, just continue running. Get ready to wave a tear if they dive you. Alright, they dive. Okay, you're okay. Just run back to base now. You think... Oh, you should have got your ulti again. It's okay. It's okay. He got a double kill. Queen of Pain's owning because you ganked for him so many times, right?
Yeah, the 2 times. Perfect.
Get a magic wand here. Because we want to get some mana burst. And then we'll wait a bit. Might be able to get a TP. Yeah, just wait for a TP mana and just walk. Usually when you're playing support, you don't want to TP back to lane. You actually want to walk because it wastes your TP opportunity because you might not be able to TP supporter differently. So we'll just buy a TP here and we'll walk. Let's go to the mid lane now. And what we may try to do is set up some kills. Looks like clock is going bot. There's an Omni Knight bottom. Actually, go top instead. Start running top. We're going to try to help Quap get this tower, I think. We have one more sentry. The Weaver's up here. The only way to kill him is to chain stun him. Although Drow actually has the silence, so if she actually silences him, he should die. So to initiate this, we want to sit to the side. We don't really want to show that we're here yet. So at this point, you would wait here, but now that the tower's pushing, we're going to go around. And to help this, we're going to place an observer ward right here, because we want to see exactly where they are. Oh, observer ward here. Alright, we're not going to be able to get him. But if that tower had a bit more HP, the Weaver might have approached here, and then we could have swung around, dropped a sentry, and stunned him. We might have killed him there. But that was still good. The ward was a little wasted. I should have checked the HP of the tower before I told you to place that, so that's on me. So now this ward's a little bad. It would have been better to save it and place it like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't forget, when you hit the next level, make sure you get your ulti.
Yes, definitely.
But either way, we're hitting so hard in this tower. This Quap is hitting for like 170 right now. Because you have level 4 Vengeance Aura, and you have the Drow Aura. Careful, don't hit the tower anymore. If nothing's hitting the tower, you need to stop right-clicking it, because it'll hit you next.
Yeah. See, there's the basics. I didn't really know sometimes. But.
Can you place your sentry right here? In this little tree clump. Should go like right there. Like just put it right there. There you go.
There you go.
So that'll kind of cover you. If Weaver comes up, just stun him. Stun him. Gust. Yes. Okay. Good. Perfect. And that's what you're expecting. Most players.
Grab
ulti. Nice. You did it, man. It only took 2 levels. Most players will never do a stupid thing like what the Weaver just did because he would have checked your inventory, saw you had a sentry, and realized that him dying was a likelihood. But that's why we put it down. We wanted to protect against the possibility of him initiating. And now that you guys got this tower, you can just leave. You accomplished your goal. You're going to need to buy some new stuff, though. We want to buy another set of observer wards. Just buy 2 observer ward sets because that'll give us some stuff to do. Yeah, that's good. And then buy... No, 2 sets of sentries, or observers. And let's buy 1 set of sentry wards. And then we'll and get those flown out to you right away. Go to the Ancients really quick. We're going to try to stack this. Run really fast. Do you know how to stack?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll make it just in time. We'll be a little late, but we can still do it. 2, and then right now. And then pull down. Alright, this works too. But it's not as safe because there's a really good chance. No, just keep running. They'll follow you no matter what. You don't have to like stutter step there. Make sure to ping that for your allies. And then fly out your sentries and observers. Yeah, see, it's still stacked, but it's much safer to go down. Because there's a chance your opponents are here. And also, if they have a ward in this area, they'll see you stacking, whereas before they wouldn't have noticed. There's a fight bottom. Do you have a TP? QTP bot? Next time I maybe would have TP'd here, because you don't want them to see that you're coming to the lane, necessarily. But either way, let's go around over here, and we want to go put an observer ward down. I think I want to place it right here, but we have to be really careful. If you see Slark, you got to run away, because because that's a hero we can't deal with.
Where am I putting it?
Observer Ward goes here.
Okay.
We're putting this to protect this area, and also to give some vision here, which are the places they'll approach from. I'm putting this Observer Ward down because we still have our tier 1 tower, so this will protect us from anybody that comes like this.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you put a sentry down, maybe? Go after that guy. Sentry and stun. Oh, Quap left. Okay, run. Run. Well, if Quap would have been there when you went forward, that was an easy kill. Alright, Quap's gonna die now. Maybe not. Wow, that was close. Oh, I don't like that TP. Okay, it worked. Oh, it didn't work! Holy crap. That Quap was stupid, man. I guess we maybe could have swapped. I wasn't watching your vision. I was just watching the fact that Quap linked in. We probably could have swapped him after he got left tether. You need to hide under your tower, by the way. Go down. You need to go down. Yeah. If there's that many heroes, you need to go hide behind your tower. They're probably going to dive you, and you're probably going to die. Just wave a tear this and stun when you can. Wave a tear. Stun. And right click. You're so dead. Just do... We shouldn't have been here. If you lose a hero like that, and they have like 4, and you're by yourself, you either need to hide behind the tower and not let them know you're there, or you need to leave. One of those two. You can't do both. You can't... It wasn't even safe to stay in that case. So we should have just backed. Regardless, as you can see, your ward is still spotting people coming into the lane and going places, so...
Poor dead me.
I know, man. Just wallow in self-pity right now. Let's get 2 TP scrolls, and then we're going to walk towards bottom. You might need to teleport. Oh, this guy went the wrong way.
Going bottom?
We're going to try to defend that tower. Clockwork just threw his life away.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Top tower has fallen.
Let's try to approach around. Go here and use your smoke.
The enemy's middle tower has
Right now.
fallen.
Go around. We're going to try to approach from the top. Just don't run in just yet. Just sit back. Alright, now you showed. You got too close, and now you showed them that you were there. Now you need to run.
Yeah.
What we need you to do is provide vision. Now you can chase. Chase now. You ran way too far back. You have to. You're not adjusting to how the team fight's progressing.
Yeah.
I told you to run, and you like hard. Alright, sentry and stun. Sentry. Good. Swap. If you can swap him, do it. Alright. Not quite fast enough. Oh, good. Don't swap him now. Just wave a tear.
Yep.
He's here somewhere. There you go. Perfect. So your problem there was I told you to run, and you ran all the way back to the tower. And I didn't watch your vision at the time, but you probably didn't check to see how the team fight was changing. And you should have been watching and said like, oh wow, that Night Stalker is really low, and now my team's moving forward, which means I need to be in position as well to help out possibly. And because you weren't watching how the fight was progressing, you weren't able to make that adjustment. And because of that, you almost lost kills. You could have probably gotten a double kill there, but all you guys got out of it was the Weaver, and that's not good enough. Because you could have gotten more. So you need to continuously gather more information in team fights. We see a Omni Knight here. That's a great guy to swap, because although he has lots of ways to stay alive, if you swap him, he's probably out of position and going to die. So just try to run forward with your Tranquil Boots and swap him. Like right now, you're still not looking where you need to look. You keep your hero on the screen way too much, and now you're... It's just stun and run. Stun and run. I don't know, did he have a mech? That guy's really bad about meching. You are dead.
Well, we saw Omni Knight and didn't assume that 3 others were going to be there.
Yeah,
So.
that was firstly, that was basically a problem of not being aware that there were probably more dudes there. And you basically followed my instruction a little too hard, which is partially on me.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Like, as you were approaching, you basically knew that there was an Omni Knight there, but all you were watching was your hero. You keep keeping your hero on the screen way too much, and that's one of your problems.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a League of Legends issue that you're having from being
Probably.
used to that. So you need to stop looking at your hero so much. You need to look to see where the Omni is. And to swap there, especially to run past the creep wave into darkness looking for a swap, was way greedy. Because if there was anybody else there, you're just going to die. And also, after you swap, you should swap stun and run. You can and maybe cast Wave of Terror, but in most cases, you really can't do anything else. Let's buy a TP scroll and another set of observer wards and like try to actually place those. We keep
3
getting
TP scrolls.
no, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had one. Why don't you get a smoke, then, and one more sentry. And let's run to the mid lane because we need to go get those observer wards down. There's a good chance that there'll be a rush fight, so we're gonna run past the tier 2 this way. And then I want you to snake over here, and then we're gonna go through here and drop an observer ward right here.
Okay. I can do this.
This is one of my favorite places to ward if you're on Radiant, and you want to protect against Roshan, because now you'll see anybody going this way into the Roshan pit, and sometimes you'll catch some people going this way too. All right, there's a lot of heroes mid, so we need to wait for more people to show up. You have to be careful though. Don't let them initiate on you. Yeah, run to the right. Run to the right. All right, this is fine, I guess. I don't like running.
Yeah,
I wanted you to run to your people basically, rather than running solo. Because right now you could be here and you'd have 4 people, and then you could have fought them. And instead, you guys are split again. So try. Yeah, I think it's okay for you to run up here. Be really careful. Stun that guy. Swap him. Stun. All right, you're in trouble. Just drop a sentry if you can. And then wave a terror when you can. And maybe swap. Keep swap Omni. You keep getting blocked by your allies. You need to be a bit more careful about your positioning.
yeah.
Just stun. And you got him. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's go over here, and we're going to go put an observer ward down this area. Let's go put it down, like, right here. What this observer ward is going to do is, as we push...
Where am I going?
Right here.
Okay.
This will give us some vision of the tier 2 later, as we push this in. You don't need to go over here. We just wanted to drop a ward. Now you guys should back out, and you should go take the tier 2. Can you ping that for your allies? Because it seems like they have no idea what they're doing.
Top tower is under attack.
There you go. Now they know. We might want to drop a sentry here. Can you just drop it like right here?
Structures are
Right under the tower? Just make sure you just hank the tower if there's no creeps. And the reason we're putting this down is because we want to protect against Slark initiating. And now he can't do that. Alright, cool. And then let's put one more observer ward right here.
has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
So this will protect us against people coming out of their lane. We'll see them exiting their base. I don't think you guys should push here. You should probably back up. Yeah, just back, I think.
Yeah.
You can probably go now if you want. Go now.
Go where? Back in?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm way too far back then.
So why is it not showing your perspective? That's weird. Just stun when you can. Good. Just wave a tear. You might need to back up and swap out the pug now. Not the right swap target. It's okay. Just stun as soon as you can. Alright, now you need to run. Fight's over. Wand. QTP. Just TP right now. Alright, you're fine. He let you live. No. You should have kept TPing.
Yeah,
It's okay. When you want to TP back to base, just double tap it. Don't click on the map. If you double tap it, it'll automatically teleport you to home, and it'll save you a fraction of a second. You can actually stay out on the map. Get over there and try to help. I think Quap's got this.
it. Yeah. Hey,
So the things that I saw that made me want you to go back into the fight was we had an observer ward checking behind, so we knew that there was nobody here, and there were 2 people right here, and you guys still had 4. So if you would have actually fought those 2, they would have been split up enough where you could have fought that. That's why I wanted you to go back in. You have to be careful here because Quap kind of left. That was okay to stun there though.
I figured just in case he did enough damage for Quap to die, I didn't want her to.
This is a Weaver. You can't really fight this. What does Quap have? Anything? She has a Hex actually. You can chase. Can you wave a tear? If she pops out, Quap will go. There. Wave a tear. Can this guy just hex him in? Alright, you need to maybe run. Alright, burst him. Burst, stun. Oh, whoop, there was the... Okay, you're dead. Here's the Lincolns.
Yeah.
This was partially Quap playing bad, but I didn't realize he had a Lincolns. We should have checked that.
Most Weavers I see this low always grab a Lincoln's like level first item.
Yeah, it's actually a good item build. But we should have checked his items as we were dancing for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What was that? This clockwork is confusing me. Why don't you buy a Staff of Wizardry, and I kind of want to get a Sentry because your team, no one else is buying them. We definitely need detection to continue to shut down the Weaver. So, just drop your smoke for now on the ground, and then in a bit we can buy a Sentry Ward.
We just wait.
Yep, just wait for it.
Okay.
Well, let's max out Wave of Terror next, by the way.
Okay.
I think that'll be better for overall team DPS. Just try to get to the mid lane, see if we can fight here.
YOLO 420, blaze it.
Sentry. Swap. Can you swap anybody? That's not Magic Immune. Alright, burst on the Omni. Perfect. Burst on anybody. Good. You have to back up a bit. Pop wand. Nice. Nice. Okay, good fight. The reason I wanted you to swap Omni is because if you kill Omni in a team fight, the fight's pretty much over. Just make sure you don't auto attack any creeps, by the way. Let your Tranquil Boots heal you. The reason we wanted to swap Omni and then burst him down, because he got Hex first of all, which means you just need to kill him right away. Because if you kill Omni, he can't ulti, and it basically just kills their team fight. So bursting him down is really good. That's why I wanted you to swap him. Don't right click, don't right click, no. Okay.
I canceled. I know.
So we want to keep the Tranquils healing you so you're full HP for the next fight. Let's go put an Observer Ward on the high ground so we can run to the right a bit. We're going to run over here, or we're going to place it like right here. So let's stand right here and place it right here. You got to stand like right here first before you try to place it. There you go. Stuns anywhere? Stun. You should have stunned a lot earlier. Alright, just run now. Fight's over. Oh, can you kill that guy? There you go.
We got him.
Be careful to save. If she gets pounced, swap her. Alright, she wasn't paying attention, but you're still slow. You gotta look for those opportunities. I wasn't watching your camera again, but you should have been watching.
Yeah.
This Drow's more important than you.
Yeah. I swapped her, but then she stopped moving, I think.
Yeah, she did. She wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, she stood there.
She was still probably gonna die anyways, but if you instantly swapped her after the pounce landed, then you could have probably saved her life. So that was your fault for not paying better attention.
Yeah, I forget another swap can swap allies also.
Yeah, we're actually not making Aghanim Scepter, we're making a Force Staff, by the way. Force Staff is way better.
Yeah.
You also forgot to level up your ulti at level 11.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's a really big important level up too, because the range goes up by 50%.
I am just wonderful at these, like, remembering when to level.
It's okay. I'm sure there's a lot of information coming at you. It's hard to remember basic things sometimes.
Your middle tower.
You might have to swap that guy. Alright, just Wave of Terror this, because we want it to stop pushing. Get less hits when you can. We have a lot of wards on the bottom third of the map. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Let's
one just disappeared.
as we push this wave up to about here, I want you to snake into the jungle, and I want to put a ward right here. So this will help even out the map a little bit, and we'll be able to see them jungling, and maybe we'll see opportunities.
Okay.
So right now we'll do this. We'll approach towards their jungle. It's not always super important that you're standing next to your allies, so we'll just go up here. We want to put the ward like right here. This is a ward that'll never be dewarded at your level. Look, we can see this guy right here. Just wait for your allies. You might be able to swap that guy. Just go over here and stun him. Alright, just stun him. And bam, look what that ward did. All of a sudden it like opens up a kill possibility. Now as we push mid, it's a 5v4, which means you guys can definitely go higher. And you should spam ping mid. I don't know why they're backing up. Quap doesn't need to be top right now. You should be taking the racks. You got 40 seconds. It's really stupid of him to do this. Can you buy... Oh, you can't quite get the Force Staff. Soon we'll have them in the... God, Quap really should be here. This guy gusts at the weirdest times.
Yeah, it doesn't gust only silence? I don't think it does damage, does it?
No, it does no damage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quap should still be here. Whatever. Just push the wave. Get ready to swap. If it's an Omni, so you can swap Omni here. If he's alright, stop it. Cancel it. If he comes forward to like here, you can swap him. Just right click the tower for now. Q kill him now. Good. Alright. Wave a terror this. You might need to swap the... Yeah, just kill this guy. Good. Q drop a sentry as well. Just right on top. Somewhere over here. That way if the Weaver comes forward, you'll be able to see him. If we had an Observer Ward as well, we'd probably leave one in the base. But we don't have one. You should probably back out now. Once the Rax is down, you need to leave. If you like you guys definitely overstayed. Not that... I mean, there's like 3 dead heroes, so it's fine. But you shouldn't be pushing anymore. Like, Clockwork just died for no reason at all. Like, you guys got the Rax. You keep an eye on the fight, though. You should be watching. Even though they're being stupid and staying, you might still be able to help. And see, look. 3 dead heroes overstay. 3 dead heroes. There was no reason for them to stay. The good stuff was dead.
Okay, got 4 staff.
Okay, Observer Wards.
There you go.
And go pick up your smoke. Somebody got your smoke, actually. Let's get... You could just buy another smoke, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. Ghost Scepter would also be really good this game because whenever you get silenced, then... If you get silenced, you can use Ghost Scepter as they dive after you. Looks like Ember's got pretty good items, too. But you guys should probably push bottom next, like this. Ooh, we gotta... Just TP. TP, TP. TP, TP. Alright, he should have tried to kill you, but...
Whatever, I'm so
Cancel
stupid.
it again? Damn, dude.
Yeah, I pressed it twice and then I started moving again.
Oh.
Because I thought he was gonna... I don't know what I did. I feel special sometimes.
I see.
It's a whole rush of trying to listen to you and make sure I'm doing everything
I know
right.
it's not easy. Okay, Can you put the smoke on like the drow or something? She has like no items. But you have no item slots. You need TP scrolls, so just buy a TP scroll and then swing towards the bot lane to push.
Let's do that. Towards the bot lane?
Yeah, I think we should go bot. There's no point to go mid because it's automatically going to push. So what you need to do now is push one of the other lanes.
No, Omni Knight left, so...
Nice. Now you don't have any easy kills. Nice, you got your ulti, man. You're learning.
Eventually, yeah. To be honest, I usually have a skill build on, and so it's much easier to remember when to grab my ulti sometimes.
Yeah, because it's always gold. Yeah. So one bad thing about the skill build is it doesn't allow for very good variance.
You definitely need to know what to grab, but that's definitely another thing is knowing the items.
At this next wave, I think you should wave a terror it, just because we want to push it out pretty fast. Alright, TP. Just TP home. See? And if we would have hesitated at all there on the TP, you would have died, guaranteed. Because he was 1 hit away from killing you, probably. That was very close. So fast TP reaction times, it makes a difference. Buy TP, and then we're going to walk back towards your allies. Hopefully your allies will be with you as you push this time. Get one more sentry, actually, because we'll run out pretty quick. You could also buy a gem around this point, but I think it's a little safer just to get another sentry ward. You should change your... Do you have your shop and grid? Or... Open your shop really quick. If you look in the upper right, there's 2 little buttons. Press the one that looks like blocks, I think. It's the one right here.
Yeah, it's in grid.
It is light in grid? Okay, you're good then.
Yeah.
That shop, that menu is a lot better.
Yeah, it's a little...
Alright, so head bottom. Yep, head bot again. You can force staff right now. Just because it'll be off cooldown by the time you get there. Just to get there a bit faster. Just like force staff, because we want to get there. Did you double click that or did you click on yourself?
I have it set to quick cast. I don't know. I mean, I only have that one only for blink dagger, because sometimes I forget to press it twice and then I don't blink anywhere. So if I just press it once, then I mean, I know it's not necessarily the best.
Okay. I'm not sure if quick cast is better for blink. I guess it's technically the same thing.
League of Legends is a lot of smart casting and quick casting and all that.
You should be pushing bot, by the way. Just wave a terror this, and or he'll get it. He'll get it. It's fine. Just push bot. Your team will eventually come towards you. Alright, just keep moving forward. Don't worry about them being scared. After the next wave, we're going to place an observer ward a little bit to the left. Probably like right here. Right here. Oh, there's a guy. Q sentry, sentry. Nice. Let's go put an observer ward down now, though.
Where?
We'll put it like... Well, let's put it back the other place we put it before. I think that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Q save Quap. Q just swap her. Never mind, she's fine.
Oh, I
Good
swapped her anyway.
That's fine, it's fine. It's all good. The Ember's here. You can go after him. I think he's pretty weak now. Relatively. Alright, be careful. You've got a Slark behind you, so you guys should probably run to the left. Because Slark's going to collapse this way. Just be prepared to try to save the... Okay, she's going to die. Oh, he missed his pounce. Alright, try to save her. Oh, she's so dumb. Literally. Okay, just leave her. She's so dead. Just leave her. Force staff her, maybe? Force staff her? Okay. Wave it, or... Basically use everything as appropriate. Just cast your spells. Nice. Right click it. Yes! Nice. Alright, good. Worked out. Not bad. Just keep pushing. You're good. You'll heal back up with the Tranquil Boots. You've got a wand as well. You can use that now if you want, just to get your mana pool up a bit. So you have enough for pretty much one stun, one wave of terror, or a swap and a stun. That's it. Yeah, you can approach, go top. That's fine. As we're almost there, we're going to put a high ground ward on. So stand here and put it here. Alright, and now try to team fight. Sentry. Nice. Got the kill. And now you just end the game. So, did you learn a bit about warding this game? We basically want to ward places that we're going, and that'll help us do things. Rather than just like putting them, you see it, like we put almost no wards on rune spots this game, and it's basically because that's not where the action was, and that's not where they were going to be. We wanted to ward a perimeter around their base, so we always knew where their team was, and it really gave us a lot of information and ability to like initiate properly. So, yeah. We could have still died a couple less times that mistakes you made based on not looking on the mini map, but as you get a bit better about map vision and like map awareness, you'll get a bit better about that stuff. So I think I think your camera speed's okay. It felt a lot better towards the end there. It was way too slow as soon as you started, I could tell. But I think this is a lot better in terms of speed. Just try to gather a lot of personal information, and that should allow you to make better teamfight decisions, and always look to see if you can come back and help out. Even like when you're playing support, it feels very common that you want to just like book it and run away, but it's not always good to do that. You should always see if you can maybe throw one more wave of terror, or even if it's a level 1 wave of terror, it might make the difference because it's 3 armor. So you can always maybe throw an ability that'll help your team clinch out a kill or two. So try to stick around a bit longer and keep gathering more information and be a bit better about map awareness, I'd say. So yeah, that's about it. Do you have any more questions about supporting or wards or anything? We have a bit of time left, so if you have any questions, let me know.
I think that's about it. I mean, you know, I think I learned enough. I will tell you that's the first time I've ever played Vengeful Spirit. So. Oh,
well, that explains why you made mistakes. Then we'll just put on that. That's fine. She's a really good ganking hero. She has a nuke. She has minus armor. The swap is amazing for saving allies. Like if you time it perfectly, like instantly after bad things happen. If you the one time on the Drow Ranger, I knew that she was gonna get pounced because I saw the Slark coming. It's like, okay, if Slark pounces Drow, she dies. So I knew that if you swap immediately after that, there's a good chance that you could save Drow Ranger. And if you would have had that foresight, and you'll get better at that stuff as you play, then you could have definitely saved her life and maybe sacrificed yourself for it. And even though she's a horrible player, like, what's the big deal? You know, let her die stupidly, and you can save your carry. It's still better to do that stuff.
Yeah.
But you just have to like predict things a little bit, and if people are in bad situations, swap them out immediately, because it's always better for your core to stay alive than it is for your support.
Yeah. Sometimes I always forget to buy wards sometimes too. So.
Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble because there's a lot of action, so we had trouble finding times to wards and finding time to ward, and that issue happens sometimes, but it's okay.
Yeah, I hope people learn from this, you know. So that's definitely.
I hope you learn from this.
That too, yeah. Like you said, you were streaming it, so it's just definitely hoping that everybody and me gets. It's definitely warding and map awareness is definitely like two big things that people can improve on, because if you know where they are, then you can dodge them or kill them, and then if you know where they are on the map, then you can know if they're coming at you if you're not paying attention. So
exactly, man.
Simple things.
You could be the coach now that you've understood.
I know, right?
So just
I'll go with...
look at the map a lot. That's really important, and try to predict the movements of your opponents, and then you should become a much better player. So.
Yep.
All right.
I think that's about it then.
Okay, great. Any other questions before we go?
Nope. I think I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot. So.
All right, great. Happy to hear that. Thanks for signing up, and I'll see you later.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep. Bye.